$70 billion for 33 million people. How to claim it in this video. I have all the details and what you need to know, so let's get right into it. All right, now in this video, I want to talk about $70 billion that is currently available for about 33 million Americans all across the country. In fact, the average payout on this is a little bit over $2,000 per person. Sounds pretty enticing, right? Yeah, it surely caught my attention, which is exactly why I want to share this information with you right here in this video. So let's get into it and talk about all the details and what you need to know to grab your share of the $70 billion. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so. And because I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm here for you right by your side each and every day, watching all this new information hitting the wire, doing the research and breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay posted with what's actually going on, and just like what we're talking about right here in this video, grabbing your share of any money, programs, checks, or anything else like that popping up right now. There's a lot that's going up and things are changing very rapidly. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and also remember, I am here for you in any way that I can be. That's my dedication, that's my commitment, and as always, that is my promise to you and everybody right here in the community. All right, let's get into it and talk about the $70 billion currently on the table, and how can you check to see if you can grab your share of this huge pile of cash. In fact, before we get into this, did you realize today has a special name for the day? I'm going to be real with you right now. I didn't know this up until about an hour ago when I came across this information, and then I dug into it and did a bunch more research on this. I found that today has a special name, and it's called National Unclaimed Property Day. I didn't know that, but apparently that is today. Well, as a result of this, it is in the headlines right now that $70 billion across the entire country has not been claimed by 33 million Americans. It's a lot of people, and that's a lot of money, right? All right, so in this video, I want to tell you the details as far as how you can check to see if some of this money is actually yours that you don't even know about. Now, this actually comes down to things like checking accounts, savings accounts, safe deposit boxes, CDs, insurance policies, unclaimed paychecks, all kinds of different things like this, retirement accounts. Literally, the list goes on and on and on. And obviously, there's a lot of people out there that don't realize that they have a lot of money that's out there that they have no clue about. Again, which is exactly why today is the day that it is, National Unclaimed Property Day, and why all of these states are reaching out saying, hey, we got some of your money here, why don't you come and claim it? Now, according to my research on this and according to my understanding, it sounds like these states are required to make an effort to get this money to you. So obviously, after about a year of no activity or something like that, or not being claimed, it basically goes into this little hopper, and then also ultimately they hold it there, and then you can claim it at some point. So even years and years and years later, you can still come back and claim this. So the treasuries of all these different states across the entire country have all this money, $70 billion of your money, sitting there waiting around for you to claim it. All right, now here's the deal. I'm going to give you a website and I'm going to walk you through the details about this. I did this for myself, and honestly, there was actually two things out there for me even I had no clue about. But I'm going to be real with you though. The dollar amounts on the two things that I saw that I had no idea about, they were very small. In fact, so what I did is I typed my name in on this, and I'll give you the website here in just a second. But basically, it's a very basic website. You go into it, you literally type your name in on it, you hit the search button, and then it gives you all of this information. So it gives you the information as far as where this money would be from. It could be like an insurance policy, an unclaimed paycheck, all kinds of different things. And then it gives you kind of a rough estimate of how much money it is. For the two things that I found for me, both of them said less than $25. So we're not talking like a ton of money here for my claims anyway, but hopefully you'll get a lot more than that. Now, I'm going to go forward. I'm going to claim these just because I'm really curious to see what this whole thing is all about and how to get this. I'm not really sure what this is all about, but I want to claim it because I'm really curious to know what is this, right? So anyway, I will let you know maybe in like a week or two or something as soon as I get some more information on this, or whatever happens with it. Of course, I'll keep you posted on it. But anyway, the website is missingmoney.com. So Missing Money, MISSINGMONEY.com. That's it, missingmoney.com. You can go there, like I said, super basic website, and this is a collection of all the states across the entire country. It's a database that literally has all the states across the country, and you can just type in your information. All it asks for is your last name and then your first name, and then obviously you hit the search button. Now here's one thing I want to say. If you've changed your name at any time, like maybe you're married, right? And you have your maiden name and your current name, things like this. You may want to check both names. You never know. Maybe you had some money when, prior to being married with your maiden name, or, if you had a name change at some point. You might want to check both of the names, right? Another thing too, for example, with me, my name obviously is Matt, but that's what I go by, but my real legal name is Matthew, okay? So when I did the search, I typed in Matthew because that's where I would actually, probably find something, because that is my legal name, right? So when you type your name in, let's just say, for example, your name is Greg or Gregory. I would highly recommend typing your full legal name. In this example that I'm giving is Gregory, right? So you might want to use that versus just Greg, because if it's on an insurance policy or a checking account, a savings account, or something like that, it probably has your real full legal name on it versus just, straight up Greg, or like with me, Matt, right? Or like, there's a ton of different names out there that have a shortened version of the name. So just try different options there, but I would highly recommend typing in your full name. But anyway, super basic stuff here. Pretty cool website, right? I mean, how cool is it? Now, here's one thing that I want to mention as well. Let's just say that you have a very common name. For example, like, I don't know, Greg Johnson, okay? I'm just making this up. I'm just simply saying, Greg Johnson. There's probably going to be a ton of results, okay? So you'll probably have to sift through that and try to figure out which of it might actually be related to you, because I'm sure there's probably a few Greg Johnsons in the world, right? Or at least in this country. I'm just going out on a limb here, right? I'm just guessing, right? Or like a Mike Smith. I'm just saying, there's probably a few Mike Smiths out there, right? So my point is, you might need to do a little bit of digging on this, but it's always worth checking. Seriously, that is why they have this database, and exactly why they have this information out there, because you never know, and they're trying to get this money out to the rightful owners. So yeah, you might want to claim this. Now, here's what it comes out to. I'm not sure if I said this statistic earlier, but I'll tell you anyway. Here's what it comes down to. It is about 1 in 7 adults out there that have this money out there. So for every 7 people that watch this video, about 1 of them has some unclaimed money. So that's just what the statistics are saying, according to what those reports are saying about this website and all the money and the millions of people that have this money coming due. So I don't know, it might be worth like literally 2 minutes of your time to just check out the website, type in your name, and see if there's anything out there, okay? So if you want to, by all means, check it out. If you don't want to, that's totally fine too. That's completely optional. I just wanted to bring this to your attention because I thought, when I came across this information, I thought, wow, first off, I had no clue that today was National Unclaimed Property Day. I didn't know that. I just learned that a short time ago. And then also, when I found this website and started looking around on it, I thought, this is actually kind of cool, because, you know what I mean? It makes me wonder, I wonder how many of my other family members might have some stuff. So I want to go in there and start typing in a bunch of names, right? I'm just really curious to go on there and start typing in a bunch of names like cousins, aunts, uncles, neighbors, you know what I mean? And just start looking around, see what I can find. Hey, I just thought of an idea, actually. I literally just thought of this right now. What if you went on this website? Again, I'm not really sure if this is even ethical. I'm just going to say it anyway. What if you went onto this website and you started searching all the names of all the different people that you know, and all of a sudden you find something? Who says you couldn't reach out to that person and say, hey, I know where you could get about $1,000. You want to give me a little bounty if I get that for you? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I don't know if that's even something we can do, but I'm just saying, let's just say that happened. You could be like a little, what would that even be called? Detective or something? I'm not really sure. But basically, you could find money for other people and then charge them a commission for getting that money for them. I don't know. I'm just saying, okay? I just made that up literally as I was thinking here. I thought, this might be actually kind of a little cool business idea. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. You might want to think about that. But again, I can't really endorse that. I don't really know if that's a thing that we can really do, but I don't know. Sounds pretty cool to me, right? Especially if you found like a big old pot of money. It'd be kind of cool to say, hey, I found a couple grand here. I'll tell you how to get it if you want to give me like, I don't know, $500 or something. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That is kind of a cool idea. So anyway, I'll leave that up to you. If you want to go down that rabbit hole, by all means, you do what you got to do. Maybe it'll lead to some extra money for some people. I'm not really sure. But hopefully some of you will be able to find some things on here and go through the claim process. Now, again, as I said, I found those 2 claims under my name. I have no clue what they are. I'm going to go through with the claim process just because I'm very curious to know what is this. According to what they were saying on the website, it sounds like it's a very small amount, less than $25 on both of them for me. So I don't know. Maybe it's $1. Maybe it's $3. I have no clue what they even are. I more want to go through the process just because I'm very curious to know what is this and how do I get more of it, right? You know what I mean? So I'm very, very curious to know this. So if I get any details on this thing, as in if I get to claim it or if they deny me or whatever the process is, maybe I'll give you an update in about a week or two or however long this whole process takes. I'm honestly not even sure. It's all brand new to me, but I'll go through it and I'll let you know if anything cool comes out of this whole thing. But either way, wishing you the best of luck as well. It's kind of like one of those things, right? It's like one of those things where you cross your fingers and you're like, I hope there's something for me. And at the same time, you're kind of thinking like, wait, I hope there's not something for me because that means that's a lot of money that I never even knew about that I had out there, right? So it's kind of like one of those things where we're kind of like hoping like secretly, wow, it'd be really nice to get some money out of this thing. But at the same time, it's like, I really don't want my name to show up because if it does, that means I lost money somewhere, somehow, and I didn't even know about it, right? So anyway, just check it out if you're interested in doing so. Again, missingmoney.com, missingmoney.com, missingmoney.com. Also, make sure you're on the right website before you start putting in your information. According to, like I said, according to what I did on the website that I searched, it was literally just my name. That's it. Full name, okay? First name, last name, search. That's it. There's also an option on there under the first name field, so where you type in your first name. If you have a business, if you ever own a business in your life, you can type the business name in there as well, and you can search for the business. So maybe you have, missing money for a business that you once owned or that you currently do own. So check that out as well. Check out your business names if that is something that you participated in. As in, if you currently have a business, if you previously had a business, check that out as well, because you never know, right? There's a lot of different things out there. So wishing you the best of luck. I hope this helps you out, and hopefully you'll get a big old score. Let me know if you do. I don't know. It'd be super cool, right? But anyway, hope this one helps you. Again, check out the website if you're interested in doing so, missingmoney.com. Other than that, make sure to subscribe down below. And like I said earlier, share this with your friends, family, and social media. Do them a favor because you never know who might be having some money out there, or like I said earlier, maybe just search their names for them and tell them, hey, I found some money for you. You want to spot me a little bit of this cash? You know what I mean? Anyway, just saying, a little business idea, right? Anyway, hoping this helps you out a little bit. Anyway, just trying to help you out in any way that I can, get some more money for you. So please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.